The first step to being a bad bitch, oh my gosh, is not having chicken on your lip. Hey guys, so today's video is going to be about how to be a bad bitch. I am going to be eating fried chicken throughout this video because bad bitches can do that. So you might be watching this video thinking this girl sure as hell ain't a bad bitch. But the gag is I am a bad bitch because I said I'm a bad bitch. Like, someone count how many times I say bitch in this video, side note. I like to say step one of being a bad bitch is knowing you're a bad bitch. If you want to be a bad bitch and you don't think you're a bad bitch now, you have to tell yourself that you are. Oh my gosh, what is this? Is that its rib cage? I am so disturbed. I'm not gonna stop eating it though. The mental part of being a bad bitch is really like what being a bad bitch is. You wouldn't look at me and say, oh, that girl looks like a bad bitch. Like, you'd say that girl looks like a mess. To be quite honest, let's not spare anyone's feelings here. But I act like a bad bitch because I know I'm a bad bitch. And really, being a bad bitch is acting like you're a bad bitch. There are girls from all different walks of life, all different colors, shapes, sizes, mentalities, that you'd look at and say, she's such a bad bitch. The reason that everyone can come from like all different backgrounds and still be considered a bad bitch is because they act like one. Like, you have to know it, you have to own it. No one's gonna look at a girl who's sitting there like all unsure of herself and not confident and say, yeah, that girl's a baddie. Like, they're just not. And I wish I wasn't like that because a lot of people do have confidence issues, myself included, present and past. And it's not always easy to like walk in like you own the place. One thing that's really important to remember is the difference between being cocky and being confident. Probably everyone has talked about this, but cockiness is acting like you're better than everyone else. Confidence is acting like you love yourself and you know you're not worse than anyone else. I like to think that you're not better than anyone else and you're not any worse than anyone else. Obviously, like, people who are genuinely bad people, but like, other than that, we're all human. We all fuck up. We all but like, we're all human. So you're not better than anyone, but you're not worse than anyone either. I think that's a good thing to remember when you're trying to build your confidence. To build your confidence, it's really important, I think, to not be always comparing yourself to others and thinking if you're better or worse than them, even like in whatever area you want to talk about. Like, whether you want to talk about looks, you don't look at Kylie Jenner's Instagram and say she's so much prettier than I'll ever be. You are not better or worse than her. Like, she's beautiful, but like, I'm sure so are you, and it sounds cliche as fuck, but really, like, all different cultures have all different standards for beauty and different centuries and everything, different time periods, and so many different standards of beauty. And you have to know that like the features you have, pretty much whatever they are, would be so valued at some other time, place, whatever. So you just have to look at it all in perspective. You can't just think of it comparing yourself to one person, you know. You have to think of yourself as like the whole picture. And then if you want to think of like mentally, like if you make a mistake, if you do something shitty, if you like, I don't fucking know, like if you fight with a friend over something small, like, don't compare yourself to like Gandhi. And there's not one person who has ever lived that hasn't done something they regret. Like, that's just a fact. There's no getting around that. We're all human. Like I said before, we are all human beings on this earth, and like, comparing yourself to other people isn't going to get you anywhere, because the people that history wants to paint as good are always going to be painted as good, and you're only going to hear about the good things. The people history wants to paint as bad are always going to be painted as bad, and you're always going to hear the bad things. People like Hitler should be painted as bad. I'm not saying you're like equally good as Hitler. I'm just saying, like, you have to take everything with a grain of salt, and you can't just always be comparing yourself to people. So much of like what, at least for me, what I notice when I think of someone as like a bad bitch or just like normal, average, is really the way they carry themselves and like their attitude. I think confidence is so key, and that's actually something that I struggle with. I'm not even gonna lie. Sorry, don't mind me while I choke on my chicken while telling you how to be a bad bitch. honestly, my motto is fake it till you make it. So like, even if you aren't 100% confident, take what I just said in mind and use those steps to try and help yourself be more confident. But in the meantime, remind yourself that like there's nothing holding you back. If anyone in a room that you're about to walk into is gonna judge you or like do whatever you're afraid of them doing, thinking whatever you're afraid of them thinking, they ain't worth their time. Don't forget, you're a bad bitch. Like you can do that. You can do what you want. And like I said before, step one to being a bad bitch is knowing you a bad bitch. So I mean, if that's what you want, tell yourself every day that that's what you are, until you start believing it. And if someone wrongs you, tell yourself, they can't do that to me. I'm a bad bitch. Like, remind yourself that you are worth so much. Like, that's, I guess, really what I'm trying to say. Bad bitches know. Like, they know their worth. And you need to know your worth if you want to be a bad bitch. And you want to carry yourself with the confidence that bad bitches always carry themselves with. And you want the world to know you're a bad bitch. You gotta know in yourself you're a bad bitch. I don't know how helpful this was because it was mostly about the mentality, not like get baddie glasses, straighten your hair. Like, it was really about like the mindset. But to me, that's the most important part, like changing the way you present yourself and how you act and who you want to be. The most important part is starting with a mind. I'm gonna come out and say it. I'm a bad bitch. You're a bad bitch. My dog, who's down here begging for chicken, she's a bad bitch. She knows she's a bad bitch. Everyone's a bad bitch if they want to be a bad bitch. Don't be mean to people. An important thing is that you have to know to choose your battles. Like, if someone tries you, you can't always jump the gun and get ready to fight them. Like, you have to compose yourself. Know your worth, and part of that is knowing what's worth it for you. If someone does something petty to you and you overreact, like, you're just making yourself look dumb. Bad bitches don't worry about little things. They don't. Choose your battles. And I'm not saying don't stand up for yourself. You absolutely should. Like, you need to stand up for yourself. If you're gonna be a bad bitch, you need to not take shit from people. And don't sit around and let people disrespect you or be rude to you or be mean to you or be condescending to you or just treat you in ways that you shouldn't be treated. Choose your battles. If a girl walks up to you and is like, nice jeans, and she clearly doesn't like your jeans, don't pop one. Like, just know you're better than her. You don't need to spend your entire life proving that you're a bad bitch to others. Like, bad bitches know they're bad bitches. The first step to being a bad bitch is knowing you a bad bitch. Like, how many times I'm gonna say that? But it's true. You need to know it. And if you know it, other people will know it. But yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was helpful for you. I hope my chicken eating didn't get in the way too much, but yeah. Again, you might not think I am, but like, I'm a bad bitch because I know I'm a bad bitch. I did talk mostly about like the mentality and not really like the superficial things. Like, I didn't talk about how to be an Instagram baddie. I talked about how to be a bad bitch, like, and command the attention of everyone. Okay, I'll give you a piece of chicken. Sis, relax. Go out there and be a bad bitch because you can.